we going?
Home. You were doing so well. Why did you leave the clinic before finishing your treatment?
It's quite simple. I didn't think it was necessary.
Well, if that's so, then why did you do it without telling anybody?
Because I thought it was frivolous to stay there any longer.
Your doctors don't agree with you.
My doctor doesn't have a child waiting at home for him. Besides, I am completely clean.
The drugs may be out of your system, but that doesn't mean that they're out of your life. Come on, Victoria, you've been through this before. You know that better than anybody.
I beat it, just like I did before.
No, you didn't beat it. You left early the first time and you got hooked again. That's why I want you to go back. 3 weeks is definitely not enough.
I simply don't have the time. You know, I already called up Eden. Told her that I'm picking up the baby tomorrow and we're going to go out, look for some houses, and then I have to think about getting some more work. Now, does this sound like somebody who is dependent on drugs?
Look, Victoria, I don't want to be right about this. Prove me wrong. Show me that you have the stuff and go back into the clinic. Look, I don't want to fight with you about this. You know that I'm with you all the way.
If you're my friend, you're going to have to trust me. I disappointed you before, and I disappointed myself. But this is different. I can handle it. All I need is my baby back. Maybe I'll even do some more volunteer work at the hospital.
Well, that sounds great, and I will even sponsor you myself.
Good.
After you've gone back to the clinic and finished the treatment.
Scott, you don't get it. The only thing that is important to me in my life is my son. If I go back to the clinic, Cruz can take my baby, and I may never see him again. And there is no way, absolutely no way, that I'm going to let that happen.
Who's that guy?
Oh, his name is Dover. Your son and I attempted to put it together, sort of. He didn't understand the instructions.
Looks like your evening went more productively than mine did.
Oh, what, no luck?
Well, just a couple of dead ends, basically. One lead that seemed like it might have gone somewhere, but now doesn't seem too promising. That and I became personally familiar with the inside of a small-town jail cell.
Oh, yeah, I know about that. I was trying to find you, and Kane told me you were in Hemet.
Yeah.
And I must admit that I followed you there and found out that you had become quite a local hero.
Yeah, thanks to Keith and Gina.
They were there?
Yeah, this is great. They were either a step in front of us or behind us, causing trouble as usual.
And why were they involved?
I don't know. I couldn't get a straight answer out of either of them. But it does concern me, darling, because if they know we're on to something new, it's only going to be a matter of time before your parents find out.
Oh, now, I can handle my mom and dad. I really can. Well, what about Julia? She must have been pretty upset about Timmons being there.
No, that worries me, too. You know, she's so desperate to find Mason. I'm afraid she's setting herself up for a major crash if this doesn't pan out. I mean, I hope he's alive. I pray to God he's alive. But this whole thing could be so much unfortunate fallout from Sister Agatha's bent mind.
You think she made up the story?
I really don't know. After tonight, it's hard to be sold one way or the other. I did promise Julie, and I'm promising you, that I'm going to stay on it till I come to a conclusion, you know.
Well, if there's anything I can do for you, you let me know.
Well, I know it's late, but it might be a good idea to go over those police records one more time. You know, we might stumble on something we missed before.
I have something to tell you. Victoria came by.
She was here?
She checked herself out of the rehabilitation clinic. And she wants her son. She's coming by in the morning to pick up Chip.
I understand that. You're not listening to me. I don't want privileged information. I just want to hear from Tori's doctor that he authorized her early release. Why not? Well, is there somebody else I could talk to? Ma'am, Thank you for nothing.
No good?
The most she was willing to do was parrot the company line. People come in for treatment, they're free to go at any time. You can't hold them against their will.
She couldn't tell you that her doctor confirmed that he knew that she had checked out?
Apparently that falls into the convenient legal catch-all of privileged information.
Oh, sweetie, I don't know her doctor. I don't know his qualifications, but I know that she was standing right here, and she was a mess.
I'm not going to sit around here twiddling my thumbs and wait for her to come and take the boy away. I mean, I did that once before, and look what happened.
Where are you going to go?
I'm going to get some straight answers out of somebody. If you need me, I'll be at the hospital.
Jump?
Me jump through that? Honey, you have the wrong line.
Either you jump, or you'll be doing latrine duty in the elephant cage.
Oh, my... Do you know what Dumbo eats for dinner? You.
Then jump, I command you. Jump!
Well, could you lower it a little bit, maybe?
All right, start shoveling.
I'm jumping, please, I'm jumping.
Wait a minute. Don't worry, Keith. I'll save you. No more tricks from you, Gina. Well, wait till you see what I can do. I can produce Mason right out of thin air. All I have to do is say the magic words. Abracadabra, zippity-zim, presto!
Oh, great, yes, this is great. This is great.
It worked in rehearsal. Enough! The two of you together. Jump through the hoop.
For this, I went through 4 years of radio...
Silence! 1, 2, here goes nothing. 3! Where are we?
Almost home, what?
Forget that. Forget home. We've got to drive. We've got to find Mason, Keith. We've got to find him fast.
Look, I don't know what to tell you, Cruz. You want answers, and I don't have any. You want my personal opinion? I wish Victoria stayed to complete the treatment.
So you agree that she wasn't ready to be released?
I didn't say that.
Scott, she's not ready to take on the responsibility of a baby, and you know that.
No, I don't.
I didn't expect to get doctor double talk out of you.
Look, to reap the benefits of the program, you have to stay for 6 weeks. It was Victoria's own decision to leave after 3.
Exactly, and you don't find that alarming? Eden said she was bad on the phone, and she was worse when she showed up at the door.
Did it ever occur to you to try and look at this from her point of view? Cruz, she is terrified that you're going to steal Chip away from her the minute her back is turned. And that's already what's happened, hasn't it?
I took Chip from the Major's house because I had legitimate reason to fear for his well-being. I found him alone in that place. It was ransacked. He was in the closet. Now, what the hell would you have done in my place?
I don't want to be in the middle of this. Don't talk to me about it. Talk to Victoria. But I mean, really talk to her, Cruz. Find someplace where you can sit down, clear the air, and straighten this thing out. Because I'm telling you, if you don't do that, Chip is the one that's really going to suffer.
Oh, hi. I was just closing up the house. I was wondering, is there anything you need?
No, fine, thanks.
You know, it's nice having you back and to see you well again.
Oh, I'm going to be so much better once I get my baby back. I'm going to pick him up tomorrow. We've got so many plans.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I just hope he hasn't forgotten me.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. Anyone who knows the two of you knows how close you are. Oh, that reminds me. I have a present for you.
Oh, he didn't have to do that.
I just finished it this afternoon. I figured tomorrow you can go out. When Chip comes back, we can all go out and fly it.
This is beautiful.
You think Chip will like it?
I'm sure he's going to love it. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know what's...
Oh, there's nothing wrong in crying when you're happy. I'll tell you what, tomorrow we'll have a big party, a homecoming. And there won't be any time for tears. You'll see.
Hello?
Sorry, it's Cruz. Did I wake you?
No, I was just resting. Actually, I'm glad you called. Did Eden give you my message that I'm going to pick up the baby tomorrow?
Yes, she did. and I was wondering if we could get together somewhere and talk about it first.
What for?
Well, I think there's a couple things we need to clear up.
I really don't think that there's anything to talk about. I'm back now, and I'm going to pick up the baby.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll talk. The Orient Express, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll expect to see you there. Thank you.
Hey, look who's awake and wants to see his father.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look too awake.
Get there.
Hey, baby.